in office. Scrap the following draconian taxes to alleviate hardships and ease the high cost of doing business. So he says he was going to do away with the E-Levy, the COVID levy, the betting winnings, the levy, and the emissions. Now, we know that he did all of it, but for the COVID levy.
Yes, so the COVID levy, they explained that because it is as a part of VAT component, they will zero it over time. So the only thing that has been done when it comes to the review of these taxes is the COVID levy. So that has not been done.
But they are making steps to remove it.
No, but as we speak, it's not been done.
Okay.
The steps doesn't matter. It's 120 days tomorrow. As we speak, 3 are gone. The COVID is still outstanding.
But the idea was to improve business. So we did away with these things. Has it improved business out there?
That's also...
So for you business owners out there, has it improved business, doing business out there? I mean, let's hear from you. We're judging the president. This morning, he gave assurances. He had a social contract with you and I that within 120 days in office, he was going to do A, B, C, and D. We're taking the I's and crossing the T's and all that.
How are you going to mark this one?
Oh, so for this one,
done. I mean, largely done.
Largely done.
90%.
No, done.
No, so there are 4 taxes and 3 is off. So that's 75%.
It's done.
Right. So it's 4. So 4 divided by 125. So 75%.
So done. Let's look at the number 6. The 6th one. It says, within my first 90 days in office, we'll review taxes and levies on vehicles and equipment imported into the country for industrial and agricultural purposes. This he hasn't done.
It was captured in the budget, but the implementation I have not seen.
So it's not done.
So yes.
So for me, I'll say it's not done.
That's my view.
It's not done. So let's move on quickly to number 7. He says he will commence drafting needed legal amendments and prepare for implementation the 24-hour economy policy under the office of the president.
I called our parliamentary correspondent and he said before Parliament rose, Parliament has risen. Is that the English?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before they rose, this policy was not in front of them. Or
it's not been done.
So it's not been done.
It's not been done. I mean,
so Leo, listen for a 24-hour policy, not done.
It's not done. You want to have this one and use this one for it, or you want to do it behind the sheet? Okay. Yeah. So that has not been done. This one, establish an accelerated export development council, that is the AEDC, to promote exports as part of a broader strategy for economic transformation. This will indeed help the economy, but again, it's not been done.
Yeah, it's not been done.
The verdict not done. So tomorrow is the last day. It ends the 120 days in office. This has not been done. Number 9, he says, convene a national consultative conference on education to build consensus on needed improvements to the sector. And this has been
of our good friend Kofi Asare of African
Education Watch. So this time, number 10, quite interesting, says implement the no academic fee policy for all first-year students in public tertiary institutions, universities, colleges of education, nursing training, and institutions, and many more.
So the verdict on this is that by the time the government came from this court, the academic year had begun.
Yeah.
So I watched Dr. Clement Apak, on Joy, and the explanation is that the current first year student, when they are going to second year, they will not pay fees, because they also said that giving the money to the student, the process will become a bit cumbersome. So they will just zero rate the fees for all second years. That is those from who are in first year, and when they go to second year, across all the tertiary. So it's not just university, tertiary institutions, colleges of education, inclusive nursing training colleges, they will zero it for them. So that has also been captured on the budget. There's actually a line item, a budget item for that. But because of the academic calendar issue, that's why it's not been done.
For me, when I was scoring him last night, I gave him half. Because yes, the intention is there.
But the budget money is there. It's just the modality. So for me, it's been achieved. So
in
my view.
No, not in advance. What he's saying is it's been captured, so definitely to be listed. But for me, as the people have not benefited, they have not received it. That's what I'm saying.
That's also a legitimate point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying. But so for me, I score it as half. Okay. You score it as 4. Okay. I don't know what you think. Half. Okay. Let's talk about this one. He says, introduce the following social interventions. That's free education for. Okay, I think that's number 11. That's what I just did. No, that's number 11. It says, introduce the following social interventions. Free tertiary education for persons with disabilities. The Ghana Medical Care Trust, that's Mahama Cares Fund. It's been launched.
Yeah, so it's been done. I mean, launch means it's done. Yeah, it's done.
We'll get to another one.
The free tertiary was indeed in the State of the Nation
address. Yeah.
It was in the budget. The Mahama, David, I think that they should just take away the Mahama. It should be the Ghana Medical Care Trust Fund. It's been launched.
But some of the things are nicknames.
Obamacare.
It's nicknames.
Yes, they are thinking, and our thinking is different. David, we want sustainability. Also, David, for those who don't understand this, how different is it from the NHIS is that this one is dedicated for NCAs.
Yeah.
NCD, sorry, not non-communicable
Diseases, yeah.
Like, the one he talked about, the kidney issues, dialysis issues, and all that. And this way, he donated 6 months of his salary, and the minister donated 3 months. And also, Agungo, former Heritage Bank guy, donated 500,000. This is the Ghana case.
So,
and David, we also employ people to go on social media, look it up, and donate, because it's a very serious. Mahama gave the example of, for example, Komla Dumo's sister, the former GNPC lady who died because of breast cancer, Mawina, and all that. It's a very sad thing that people are going to.
So for me, well, it's been launched. The money is there, so fine.
Yeah.
Let's give it to him full. That's one.
David, you see, if you don't do this, by the time you get to the 26, you notice why I say the launch means it's been done.
Don't worry. That's what I did my scoring last night. And I'm giving you reasons why.
No, read it again. I've seen something. Read it again.
Introduce the following social interventions.
What's the phrase?
Introduce.
Yes.
So it's been introduced.
Yes.
Okay. Then this one says, the number 12 says, commence the distribution of free sanitary pads to feeble students in primary and secondary schools. Has that commenced?
Not done.
It's been launched.
So, David, that's why it is important you read exactly what they say.
Okay.
They said commence.
Mm-hmm. They have not
commenced. They've done distribution. They've done budgetary allocation. They've done the launch, but they've not commenced
the distribution.
But I saw them handing over parts.
Oh, that's the launch. And
that's the face. And then I said, we want to check now.
So why were they giving male students some of the parts?
I don't know the lady who did that. Was the thing.
Now, the guy who even got up to or received honors, why did he receive?
No, but David, you see, sometimes some people just need to be smart. A president has come to a program to launch something by purpose of symbolism. They are giving parts, then giving voice. To do what?
But isn't this, giving us something that's going to happen in the future, distribution wise?
That is why, Leo, I have said that, you see, the reason why some of our callers even called me the day we said we are not doing this and disagreed with our positions because of some of this. David, the bursaries, I said the bursaries, when you used to go to school, when you're going to go for your school cloth and all that, you sign and all that, they need to put in a system that will ensure that children indeed get these things. Because if you are not careful, we have a system where the thing will be in the school, but kids will not have it.
Per my checks, I don't know what that's what the rollout is really going to be. I'm told that the girls will go sign up and take these things, the bursary. Let's see how it's going to be rolled out when it's implemented.
Someone says the implementation of no academic fee policy has been implemented. We can cross-check from KNUSTU. He says our first-year students have started receiving their funds. Thank you.
Well,
no, really, there's nothing. Clement said that they are not distributing any fund. They're the deputy education minister, but I'll check from KNUS whether indeed they paid any.
Then I know the URO often listens to us, so the URO, if you're listening, Dr. Bequin, you can also give us some information.
But David, that would be. How would they pay?
For what semester?
No, David. Even before the semester, the question arises that KNUS, for example, my kids there, when they get a scholarship, the money is paid into your KNUST account, right? So even if you don't withdraw, the academic year, KNUST deduct the fees, right? If there's a balance, you go to the account office and they do. So we need to know. So
we'll call Dr. Norris Bequin and get some more details.
This one says KSTU.
Yeah, he mentioned
KSTU.
Yeah.
It's KSTU.
KSTU or KNUST?
KSTU.
He said KNUST first.
But KSTU. Okay, that's a tertiary institution. A
technical university.
Yeah. All right. So the commencement has not started.
Yeah.
So it's a no for now.
No, but you can also say it's a no.
I'm not giving half on this one. The thing is commence. So have you commenced? No. So I'll give you a 0 to this one.
But David, someone, I'm just playing the devil's advocate. Forgive me. Someone will also argue and say that commence is not an event.
It's a process.
And the process includes budgetary allocation. It includes, and Mahama said that for this one they will procure. Then subsequently they will build the factories to be able to do that together with local people. So you can say.
So I say 0. So you want to say what, half?
Yes.
Leo, what do you say?
20%.
Oh, so is it half or is that 1 or half? So what do you say?
Okay, so and then nothing.
0.
Yeah, 0. Yeah, I'll say 0.
Whoa. All right. So the 13th one, quite interesting, and listeners, like we're saying, when the president got into office, he gave assurances as to what he'll be doing within his first 120 days in office. Tomorrow will be the 120th day in office, and we're perusing what he's been able to do and what he's not been able to achieve